What up? This is Rapids. And so you remember that Keneka Jenkins story from around 2017? Zach TV was really reporting on that. And so this was about that girl that was found in that freezer in Chicago. So basically, there's an update now because the mother of Keneka Jenkins just won a $6.4 million lawsuit for that incident because of negligence. So she filed that lawsuit in 2018, and she filed it against the hotel owner and the operator of that hotel and the security staff and the restaurant that was operating that kitchen where all that happened. And she just won her lawsuit. So they're saying that the security was negligent and the hotel was negligent because no one was watching the security footage, because they should have been actively watching the security cameras to make sure nothing was going on. They said basically that could have easily been prevented if the security detail would have been doing their job and looking at their security footage as everyone was there. And also, when they were looking for her, they could have looked at the security tape and found her, right? Because we all saw that security tape. So why did it take so long for them to find her if there was plenty of footage of her walking around that hotel disorientated and lost? And we saw all the footage. So why couldn't the security detail find her when she was missing for, it was about what, a day? Or was it more? I know it was at least like 24 hours she was missing. And she was in that freezer. That freezer was 10 degrees in there. So it doesn't make any sense how they overlooked such a thing. The police were looking for her. They didn't know where she was. Everyone got involved. I forget how long she was actually missing for. I know it was at least a day though. And it was urgent. So there's no way that they should have overlooked her because we saw there was plenty of security footage. And so that's why they have been held liable for what happened because they were negligent. So this was a hotel party she was at. Like I said, this was in 2017. It was at the Chicago by the O'Hare Airport. I think it was at the Crown Plaza. Yeah, it was at the Crown Plaza Hotel. And she was seen lost. She was last seen leaving the party around 2:30 a.m. And then, so the security footage picked her up leaving the party at 2:30 a.m. And the witnesses said that. And also, the strange thing is that she entered the kitchen around 3:32 a.m. So that was like an hour later. And she must have been out of it because there was a lot of substances I'm hearing in that party. Maybe she was out of it. She probably couldn't handle what she had consumed. Maybe that's what happened. Because I just don't see how she left the room at 2:30 and a whole hour later she was seen walking into that kitchen, which would be where that happened at. She was seen walking through an employee's door. And she was also seen in other footage walking through hallways, lost and barely moving around. She was disorientated. It was like somebody maybe gave something to her or something possibly, and she didn't feel right. Maybe she left. Maybe that's why she left the hotel party. Maybe someone had she looked like she was having a good time at first, and then she's stumbling around. It's almost like it seems like somebody might have gave something to her, maybe in that party. Somebody had, was plotting on her or something, and she didn't feel right. She was stumbling around. Maybe she had passed out in that freezer. She must have opened that freezer door and thinking like it's the way out. She was lost and she was disorientated, not in her mind, right? Because I think they did find toxins in her body, so she must have been consuming some serious stuff, and it might not have been by choice. And she must have been, if she was disorientated, she must have just walked into that kitchen and then walked into the freezer, I guess. I mean, unless there was something else that was going on. I mean, it was pretty much kind of like a mystery. It was very strange how all that happened. Like, let me know in the comment section. Do you think that was what really happened to her, or do you think there was something more nefarious that happened? You think there was a mystery that is unsolved that happened, or do you think it was just her being intoxicated? I mean, like I said, I gave you my theory. I think it was someone might have slipped something in her drink or something, possibly. Maybe that's why she was so out of it, and she just didn't feel good, and she was trying to figure out her way out of that big hotel, and found her way into a freezer because she was out of it. Maybe she just passed out in there, and they found her like a day later. It's weird that the security detail couldn't figure this out, though. That's what really doesn't make sense. How the security could not have simply looked at the footage and found her. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Yo, make sure you like and subscribe and all that, and click the notification bell and check the description box for links. This has been Rap HITZ. I'm out of here.